Decoding the Inca Quipu. Again, decoding the Inca Quipu, rejecting the primitive narrative. We are told that the Incas were a civilization without a script, implying they lacked the complexity to manage an empire. As an investigator, I'll tell you that that is a forensic failure of perception or a lie. The Incas didn't lack data management. They built a system so advanced, they didn't need paper to track their sovereignty. Today, we apply the 71 method to the Inca Quipu. We aren't looking at mnemonic devices or primitive juke. We are looking at a three-dimensional forensic ledger. You think your cloud-based blockchain is the pinnacle of data? Let's deconstruct an empire that managed a superpower with binary precision and zero latency. Section 1. The binary architecture of the knots. The 71 method looks for structural logic. Again, the 71 method looks for structural logic. In that Quipu, the logic is in the S twist and the Z twist of the fiber. This binary code, in a physical state, we aren't dealing with a decimal base accounting system where the position of the knot, the color of the thread, and the direction of the spin commute specific taxation and inventory. When you analyze a Quipu, you are looking at a system that processes labor, tax, and resource allocation across thousands of miles of high altitude terrain in real time. This is the definition of high frequency administrative efficiency. Section 2. The mathematical zero and verification. History loves to claim the Incas didn't have the concept of zero. Look at the Quipu ledger. The empty space on a cord, a deliberate lock of a knot, functions exactly like the mathematical zero in our modern day decimal system. This is a system built for auditability. Because these ledgers were tactile, they could be verified by touch and pitch darkness. In an empire as vast as this, such as the Incas built a decentralized network that allowed local administrators to upload data to the center. It was perfectly synchronized, verified chain of custody for every potato, every soldier, and every gram of labor tax. The verdict, why it matters to you and me? Why do we care? Again, why do we care? Because we are currently betting our assets on digital ledgers that require an active server connection to exist. The Incas managed an empire where data was physical and sovereign, or you could say absolute. They understood that the ledger is the absolute foundation of power. So if you can't read your own ledger, you don't own your assets. You're just renting access to a digital display. Whether it's a knot or token, the principle remains the same. He who controls the ledger controls the reality. Again, he who controls the ledger controls the reality. We're archiving this Inca structural model in Masterclass curriculum. So if you are ready to stop renting your financial reality and start owning your data, start investigating here. Audit complete.